Greetings, everybody. I'm Jesus Javier Caicedo, and I'm studying English as a foreign language. In this moment, I want to speak with Mr. Anchico, who is an English teacher for a long time, but I want that he's better than himself tell us a little of his life. Mr. Anchico, what can talk to me about the culture? What do you think about the culture?
Good afternoon. My name is Sanchico, and he just said a little bit, a little while ago. And I was born and raised in this city. I was out of town for a little, not for a little bit, for a long time, because that was for over 20 years. And I came back, and the only thing that I can say about the culture is that I have seen that our culture has changed a lot. Not a little bit, a lot, in so many ways, Like the way the people speak now, they use, like, I would say, a different dialect, a different language, than what we used to use when we was coming up.
Yeah.
And the youngster, they act different, they have different lifestyles. They do things, man, that we would not even imagine. But it's something that's gonna happen on every generation, because the human being is always going through a process of evolution.
Yeah.
So what we used to do when we was young, it's not gonna last forever. So every generation gonna bring something different to the table. So, and including our way of life. So that's what I go back to say, that so many things have changed. But the only thing that I see that's still going on is, like our music.
Yeah.
Because music go and music come. But I see the roots of this part of the Pacific, or I would say all around the Pacific.
Yes.
Around the Pacific coast, I see the people are still promoting, dancing, and listen to the kurulao. These are roots,
Yeah.
coming way back from Africa.
Okay.
So part of our culture has never changed,
Yes.
and I feel glad for them. And I hope, man, that our younger generations get to know a little bit more about themselves and who they are as a people, and the goals that we need to achieve as a people in general.
Yes. Okay. Great. And what do you consider are the most important element to success in the second language learning when a people want to learn English? What is the most considered important element?
One of the things is to have a little bit of discipline and dedication.
Yes.
In the hood where I'm from, so many youngsters, they come to me and they say that they want to learn how to speak English. And I be telling them, everything have to go through a process.
Mm-hmm.
You need to start from the bottom and you move up. As you move on, you move up. So what it takes is some dedication and discipline. Because if you want to learn something, you say to yourself, well, now I'm going to dedicate a little bit of more time to this thing. And if you was practicing 1 hour a week, now you go back, you're going to try to practice at least 30 minutes a day,
Yeah.
And as you practice, you had a chance to learn.
Yes.
And as you go on practicing and practicing, you will be learning more and more and more. And then you'll be able to hold a conversation with anybody about any subject. But the whole point about learning something, you need to have some dedication.
Okay. And the last question. It's very difficult teaching English?
it depends on who you are working with.
Yeah.
Because the teacher always feel proud when the student is willing to learn and pay attention to what they doing. But when you find some of the students, man, they come around and you don't see the motivation on them, that they just be there just to be there, that kills the move. But when you had a student that he is learning, he is paying attention,
Yeah.
and you see the drive in him, it make you proud, and you feel like it was worthwhile while you was teaching.
Yeah.
It's working. It make you feel like it's working.
Okay. All right. Thank Mr. Anchico for explanation that the concept. I want to say that thank you very much, and I enjoy when you speak, and it's better to the learning another language. Okay, thank you so much. Say greeting to everybody.
Hello to everybody, and that was a pleasure having a chance to talk to Mr. Javier. It's a well educated person, and as a co-worker, he's a nice person, man, to deal with, and I'm glad that I had a chance to share this moment with him. To be able to work together, for us to talk and to get to know each other, man. And that's a blessing from God for giving me opportunity to share this moment with this man. Thank you, everybody. And I wish everybody a good afternoon.
Okay.